Let me check. I think I have few recordings that I didn't upload. Let me check. The CRUD operation. Wait, okay, this one at least I did the C and the R. Okay, this is for the other class. This is level 4. So you don't have to watch this one. So I'll upload this one. This is from a session we had on Monday with the other class. Let's start with concern. What is so concerning about programming or about our sessions? What do you think? Where do you think you are struggling? Where are you getting the issues? Nothing, eh? I expected that as well. What? Load shedding? Coding. But you are here for coding. What do you mean? Are you even putting effort in learning this thing? I have a feeling that you guys just come here, you wait for the facilitator to show you coding, then that's it. Are you trying to implement something? I hardly see anyone come to the office. I think I've seen 2 to say I'm doing this thing and it's not working out. Do you design applications by yourself or do you wait for the applications that are going to come from my mind? Where they're in your computer. Let's be real. Because you can't say coding and you only wait for me to come to class. That's when you start coding. When I walk in here this morning, even yesterday, it's only a couple of people who will be on Visual Studio trying. Even if they're on Visual Studio, they're not doing anything. They're just watching. They probably have an error. They don't even know what to do with it. But I'm upstairs. I'm upstairs. It's a walking distance. You can take screenshots and come, we discuss what are you facing. So far, I don't think you are struggling with coding. You are lazy. So that, should I help you not to be lazy? Let's be serious, guys. How many of you that we can come to your computer now and say, show me the program you've done? Probably you have less than 5. Is that a person who's struggling with coding? Let's be real, guys. Who has more than 5 projects here? Let's put it to test. Okay, who's struggling with coding? Who is struggling with coding? People say they're struggling with coding. Who are you? Where are you? Where is that person? You. How many projects have you done? 3 here. Only 3. You are not struggling with coding. You are lazy. How do you learn if you only have to? Probably those projects were done by me in this class. How is that? How do you call that struggling?
On my side, we are too fast. They say if you do project, just say, hey, let's do this, let's do this. So
yeah. That's how we roll. These lessons I'm giving you, I'm even giving extra efforts.
is it today we are doing another thing?
Yes. The one for yesterday, you're supposed to complete it. And guess what's on my report? My report says we did CRUD operation. You get it? And wherever you go, if you go right now and say, Mr. Tondo never showed us update and delete, he stopped at read, people will now chase you and say, go back. Because I'm not even supposed to do the crates. I'm supposed to just come and say, deliver for me a project which does CRUD operation, which is what I did first. But I saw the submission, I'm getting similar thing. One person does a project and it's populated. So I'm like, let me give some people who are trying to learn benefit of the doubt, show them at least how to do a crate and a read. Now, you want me to do an update and a delete? Aye. Not me. Maybe someone else. Why do we say the requirement for doing level 5, you need to have level 4 or an equivalent qualification in IT? Is it so that we can teach you? I would have easily said come with metric. You saw when you had metric We used to teach you a project until it's completed.
Corona happened.
Yeah, you should have heard the noise. Yeah, Corona happened. You are very lucky to be taught a project from start to the half point. OBE does not even require that. What are the percentage on OBE? Is it not 80-20? So if we're doing crowd operation and I did create and read, what in terms of percentage, how much is that?
It's 50.
You still want more? Oh. Where is your effort then? What effort did you put on yesterday projects? So some of you are waiting for me to come and do previous. After I've done, you know, what's fun is that button for previous, on the if statement, you just change from greater than to less than, done.
Okay.
But then now I must come show you that if you're going forward, you do greater than. If you're going backwards, you do less than. Hoy. You are lazy. Let's face it. Some are, right now, as we're speaking right now, they are on their phones. I can see them. They are chatting. Kumnand. They are already saying hi. You know, updating statuses, watching statuses. Okay. You just gave me an idea. Maybe let me not do a project. Let me request a project from you. You said you are struggling with coding, right? Good. Design an application that allows a user to apply for a leave. Right. You have 20 minutes to do that. Let's go. The what?
You just said it yourself, but it's hard.
What? No, I said it's going to be a fire lesson. Now I'm realizing, forget the fire. Forget the fire. Let's hit. Because if I'm coming here prepared, ready to teach the people are not even putting an extra. You know, I normally don't come to class in time. I give you some time to relax, you know. But when you are supposed to be finishing the work, you are not finishing the work. Show me what you can do. Come on, get started. A what?
So it says what's the task?
Design a leave application.
Just design.
Do it. Not design. Develop a project. How? Leave application. Come on, you can do it. No, you know coding. Come on, guys. What do you do on these other 3 days that you don't come? Because you are making our life difficult. We are teaching people who we teach this week, next week, they've forgotten everything. So get started. Do me a leave application. You have 20 minutes to do it. And it must work. I'm not looking for a beautiful front end that does not work. It must work. Others are stuck. This one here, Visual Studio, is not even open. Madam, what's happened? She's on Chrome. She was ready to go to YouTube. This session disturbed the YouTube thing. You guys are being lazy. Kumut, have you ever been in a class where you are shown a project from start to finish and it's completed? But then you had to complete it yourself? They want me to complete it.
They want you to complete their project.
The project. From start to finish. That's how they say they will learn. Your 20 minutes starts now. So if you're already ahead, others are doing it. I think I will only work with people who wants to work. Those who don't want to work, let's just agree. Or life is difficult. I'm seeing forms. I'm not seeing anything. Work. We should forget about bread today if you don't deliver this app. I'm saying it. We are locking the door. Lockdown, level 5. I must not tamper with the bread. You are clueless. Do something. Come on. Don't just sit. What are we checking on our phones? No. We don't need YouTube assistant. Use your knowledge. I'm still seeing empty forms here. What's happening? Hello. We're making noise. Can we stop chatting with our friends here? This is it's not a group work. And invigilate. Because you are talking, you don't want to keep quiet. If I find you talking now, you are out of the class. Is it that thing? Out of the class. What's up with this piece? Can we put our phones on silent? Night. There are chased from the class video friends. They're saying no talking, no phones, or programming. The friend, no phones, or programming. struggling with coding. Show me. I thought people were gurus here. No, you are being taught by a guru. Where is it programmed?
No, it's not that deep.
Who's sitting at that corner?
That one doesn't work that way.
Oh.
Yeah. It was supposed to be this guy and this two.
Can we stop with the internet? Can we just go and program? No browsing. No browsing, just program.
See the branches.
You have 14 minutes? You say hard getting out of the class. I'm very serious. But it would be nice to knock off early. Check what do I have after this. Ah, you're screwed. It's still me. Even at 2. Yeah, we're going to program today. Who's sitting there? You can't just sit. Even looking. So that this guy can work. Less pressure. Madam, why is your student leaning on that side? So you're giving them a show. So then you're good. 7 minutes left. Five minutes. Two minutes. Okay, time is up. Do me a favor and switch off your screen. Only your screen, eh? Switch off your screen. As with laptops, you can just close them. When I see darkness, I'm not saying close program, just switch off your screen. Your PC is still on. All right. Hey. Is it dark? Okay, all right. Just close your laptop. I won't switch off, don't worry. You'll get back to the program. Okay. Now, what did I say the task is? What did it take you so long to start? Huh? Why? You don't know what? But you started. Anyhow, you started. Why didn't I just say, do me an application and you just start without complaining? Does it have to be complaints first before you start? But you can see you've got skill. Why were you afraid to start? Am I wrong? Are you saying if you switch on your computer right now, we'll find nothing? Huh? But that's what I'm requesting. Can you just do something for yourself? Do you think if you, every day you come, you do something like without anyone telling you, you will still tell me you are struggling with coding? Am I wrong to say you are lazy? Because some of you, well, yeah, Mr. Tendo, he said we're lazy. But are you doing something to learn programming? No, you are waiting for me. Funny enough is that I already know programming. So if I don't come, does that mean you stop learning? All of you had something here. You're not even going to believe that you did that thing in 20 minutes. Whatever you have, it's impressive, but you did it in 20 minutes. But the minute I say start, do this, all of you are like, hey. As is engaged. It's your job, Mr. Tendo, to do these things. Eh? As if when you get the qualification, when you get the job, you're going to give me money. Okay. Let me do mine. And I'm not saying mine is the one. I'm just saying what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking of a leave application. Okay, so let me start immediately in the juice. Okay, I've got my thing. Don't switch on. You are watching. You are capable of doing. You saw Mus. You are capable of doing. You are capable of doing. Right? So watch. What time is it now? Okay, 10:03. Let me wait for it to say 4. Because I don't want you to rob me. Let's see what I can do in 20 minutes and what can you do in 20 minutes. And you're going to complete your project. Okay, so now 4, I can start. Okay, leave application. What I'm thinking of a date picker. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, this allows me to have a calendar of some sort. So I can put a date picker for when do you want to start your leave dates, your leaves, and when do you want to end them. You understand this scenario, right? Okay, what else is important? The kind of leave you're applying for. So the kind of leave, I'm going to put it as a combo box. Like, is it annual? Is it sick? You get it? Okay, what else am I thinking about? What else? What else are you guys thinking about then? The what? The details of the person. Not really important at this stage. The what?
The type of the leaf.
I've put the type already. The button to actually apply. Okay, let's say annual Sick. What are the other kind of leaves? Study. Okay, 5 is enough. We don't have to put all of them. Let's not be too logical. What else do we need? A what? A what? For? Okay. People are smart. I don't know why you are saying you are struggling with this thing. Okay, let me label my things, right? They are not yet labeled, so let me grab a label. The first one we're saying it's a what? It's a type of leaf, ne? Second one, from leaf start date and leaf end date. Is there anything else you are thinking about?
Sir,
Yes?
can I ask something?
Yes?
Like, do we even need reason if you have already stated the types of leaves?
I've seen reason in most of the places, so it might not be required. You can still submit without a reason. But if you want to give a reason, you might want to give a reason. Anything else you guys are thinking about while I'm decorating? You are not thinking of anything? You are good.
Maybe the department.
Not relevant. You want to know why it's not relevant? The name of the person and what. By the time you arrive at this page, you should have logged in somewhere else. So once you log in, your details are known. Who are you and which department you're from and all of those things. Hence I'm saying I'm starting on the juice. I'm not starting on register an employee, log in an employee. I'm starting on the juice. Any other thing? Nothing. You're good. What's the time? What? 8 minutes. Okay. I prefer bigger font, just so you guys can see what's happening. Bigger font comes with bigger form. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of things here. Oh, we need the buttons, eh? We don't have the buttons as yet. But I did say front end is not the issue here. I'm just giving you a chance to think. Have I started programming? Not yet. But this is fun to do. So if you are saying you are struggling with programming, you are probably doing something which is not fun. just gonna have this button because I know when you are here you should have logged in. Okay, there's something happening with the days here. Can't really see what's happening. Is it the font? I think it's the font. I cannot really see 24 clearly. One last thing I like doing is to make sure that this thing is branded. Okay, I'm happy with my design so far. How many minutes did I spend? Somewhere there. I'm almost on 10 minutes. Now, one last thing to do when we are here is to rename your controls. This is combo box 1. Let's say leave type. I know it's a combo box. Starting date. Start date. Second one. And date, reason, apply button, logout button. I need an extra button here. Just realize there might be a need for you to cancel or clear. All right. I don't know what else we'll need to do on these projects, but I'm happy with what I've designed so far. I'm happy with what you're doing. I'm just saying, based on what I'm thinking, this is all we need. We're struggling with coding. We're going to see. Okay, so you'll come here, select the kind of leave you want. You will hit here, select the date of your starting date. You will come here, select your end date of the leave. So I'm thinking I might do some calculation in between here, like validation, right? To make sure that this date is not a behind date. Like you don't come and say you are starting leave here and you are ending it here. Doesn't make sense, right? So there should be that validation. Also the validation of saying you cannot type here, right? And then this is perfect, this validation. And with the minute we have here, considering that it's almost 7 minutes, I think we can do that. What time did I start? 10 minutes left, no? Because I started at 10:04. Okay. We're not coding. We're not coding. This is validation. So let's start with the simple one. This control must be, let me maximize. This leave type, you saw that you are able to type on it, ne? Although it's a combo box. So I want to turn that off on the drop down style. I want to make it a drop down list. Now if you check its color, it's white, ne? If I make it a drop-down list, do you see it becomes gray? That means it's not going to allow you to type. Right? If we test that quickly, you can see that now you can only select. You can no longer type, right? You can no longer type. But even within your selection, the way it's so smart, you can just come and type A, it will take you to A. If you type F, it takes you to the one which is starting with F, right? So it's quick to do that. So now let's go control that this and this are selected and their dates. Ooh. This is going to be tricky. Going to be tricky. Should we say greater than or less than? So we should count actually the thing in between. Okay. Not sure we're gonna do that. I've never done such a thing, eh? But hey, I'm up for the challenge. Hey, go away. Go away. Doesn't want to go away. Okay. It's away. Clearing here, I'm not sure it's gonna work. Let's go to apply. It's our first piece of coding. Someone will say I'm very scared of coding. So the start, let me just say if the start date dot, come on, give me something. What's happening here? I'm gonna read. This thing is very simple. Let's check what is it giving us. Can we not get a date from this thing? We don't have a date there. Invoke is accessible, K press, K down, leave, left, what, margin. Ooh, I'm not getting anything. I thought I was gonna get something. Text change, top, value. Okay, not sure. If the start date, what if we say the start date if it's greater than end date? Does this work? Ooh, doesn't work. We need a specific property. We need a specific property. Maybe is it not dot get dot value. Oh, okay. We might be going somewhere. I'm not really sure, but hey, it's not giving me error, so I'm willing to try this statement. What am I saying? If the start date, the value, we don't know what is the value. Start date must be before it's going to hit me, this one, I can tell. Okay, I said only when it's greater, eh? Let's hit this one. Ah! And the people in class are saying we are struggling with coding. Did I code a lot here? Am I not done? Let's face it. Am I not done? If I've cracked this part. Huh? I struggled. With what? Don't I still have time? I have 4 minutes. Which help did you give me? Where they want to come up with value? Check. Okay, maybe it doesn't work. Maybe let's choose this one. It works. You can see whenever I choose a previous date and I say apply, start date must be before the end date. Even the English is on point. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You guys are just not putting an effort into this thing. It's not me, it's with you. Are you willing to learn? You are waiting for me to teach you these things. And this kind of relationship we're having now, it's not working if you are waiting for me. These are the projects you should have just been doing by yourself. I'm sure there's a group that mentioned about doing something like this. Was it in this class? There's a group that proposed, I'm not saying exactly this project, but I'm sure it has to do with booking something. You get it? You will see them like they will be like, we don't know how to code. But come on. Come on, guys. No. It's not me. It's you. Okay, go to your T. When you come back, you saw how many lines did I write, guys? Let's be real. How many lines did I write? And I'm asking you, based on logic, whatever is left here, what is left on this project? Is just to validate that you also selected what? Check this out. I can say if this is greater than this, and I'm calculating it, and the leave type dot selected item dot to string dot length, this is the one from yesterday, is also greater than 0. That means you selected something. Ooh, why is this too long? What is this saying here? Leave type is not null. Here is the program running. So it can never be null. Now I'm checking if ever. Remember, if you don't select, it will be sitting at selected index, a selected item. If we convert it to string, it's basically none, unless they are saying there is something, even if it's not selected. Okay. Now I must make sure start date must be before the end date /n. Leave type must be selected. Just playing around here. I want to see if it will work. Okay, apply. Okay, it works. So why is it saying this thing can never be null? I don't agree. Object reference is not set to, so this one is not working. Leave type, maybe it's not selected. Let's go with selected index. Dot selected index. Okay. Ooh. But index started 0, so it must be greater than How I know these things is because you are not studying. Still not working. Go to your break. No, the thing I'm trying to implement is to say this thing must be selected, ne? But it's easy to do that. Look at this now. Oh, all right. I get it. I think it must. Is it less than? Maybe I'm dealing with it based on the sign here. That's my mind telling, okay, you have 5 minutes to go. Wait. I thought it was already the time. It's not working. It's not working. I will figure it out. But basically, that's what you are supposed to do. But if you don't practice, guys, I don't believe you can do these things. Most of you are sitting at home without machines for 5 days. And then when you come here, you're expecting to be a programmer. After forgetting programming for 5 days. Full 5 days. You are not taking yourself serious. You are enjoying the stipend too much. You are not willing to learn. And it's painful, especially if you are coming from, if you're coming from another college or varsities, I understand. Maybe you are tired from learning, You have done your 3-year diploma or what. I understand. If you are coming from level 4, knowing that you had to sit, how long did you sit after level 4? Almost a year. And then when you're given an opportunity to come learn, you are relaxed. How? You forgot all those promises you were making to yourself. Some of you used to call. Only if they say, am I starting on business group? Please. I'm tired, Shem. But you are here now, but the effort is not being visible. It's tough. I don't have to tell you it's tough out there when you're unemployed. You know it. And you're not getting it. You don't get it. Some people think I'm attacking them right now. They're like, yo. Right? Man. We're just here for the stipend. Ladies, there is so much demand for females in the IT industry. If you're going to be lazy, they are still not going to employ you. They are not going to employ you because of your gender. Gents, you are relaxing too much, man. The gents in this class are not like the other gents in the other class. They are too relaxed. Is it because you are overpowered? These gentlemen in this class, hey, no man, something is wrong. Maybe you want motivation. Should I bring people who are your friends who are now working? To come and show you what they deal with every day at work. They don't do this thing of 2 days a week. Yourself, if we just say come for the 3rd day, you will hear some, bazos draw, Hashem. Assis. Hey. But if this is the lack of knowledge you want to show me, trust me, I'm going to hit 5 days a week, 8 to 4, specifically for this class. We have got the rights. We can do it. And I will do it after you ate the man. You see someone on the 10th. Someone on the 10th, 12th. 5 days a week. Yes. That time you have paid for things. Rage has taken the money. Everything. Because now it's like all you're thinking about is like only if I can just have 100 rand for this week. But where's the effort of where you're getting that 100 rand? Guys, these companies that are sponsoring you don't even know your name. After this program, they're going to tell us to train more people. Right? If you're thinking they're going to hire you just because they've sponsored you, forget about it. You're going to go sit at home, and it's very hard to have level 6 here at Dynamic DNA. Some of you are hitting the edge. You know the edge, the 35 years old. You are seeing it. You can see how close it is. By the time you hit there, no more learnership, no more internship for you. You need to get a job. But with what skill? Because you'll arrive and say, programming has forever been my weakness. What else can you do? Me, on analyzing, I can try anything with documents. Can you present? Not really. I'm nervous sometimes. What can you do? Do you have coffee? Do you offer tea? I can drink. Especially if there's bread. Come on, guys. We are not getting younger. We need to learn the skill. If you're not putting the effort, you make it difficult for me. Because me, I'm coming here thinking the people know. When you are saying I'm moving fast, I've even shown you I don't program fast. It's just because I already know that Visual Studio will program for me at some stages. But if you don't know, that means you're not programming yourself. Because someone will say, oh, he just wrote try and things were written for him. Then he's programming fast. And I usually tell you, programming doesn't require a lot of effort, guys. You have seen that if I'm programming, there are code that I will tell you, this code is not important. Don't stress yourself with it. It's forever online. You will get it anytime you want. Even when you are at corporate, that's what we do. But logic, you cannot get logic online. Your issue now with, even on this app that I was saying, let's do it. You want to go online and say, leave management system and get the code, eh? That means you're not applying your what? Logic. You want to follow what someone has done. In fact, what you should do, you should just say, I'm starting where I get stuck. I'm going to go ask for help, right? Let's say I started like this and I'm failing to validate that combo box. I'm not going to type leave application, what. No. I just go, how do we validate a combo box? Do you get it? And I come implement. But the logic, it's mine. I'm not using someone's logic, because now when you have errors on someone's logic, who do you consult to? You come to me with a complete project that you haven't done, you say it's not running. How is it not running? Okay, take it 2 steps back. No, I can't. I got it like this. You make it difficult for us to say, if we're teaching people who are not learning, it becomes difficult. Every week, I'm forever on the same thing. Windows Phone. We're left with, I think, 4 weeks with C# and database. Then we introduce Java. Then there's e-commerce. Then there's project management. Then there's web development. What else am I missing? Those other modules like your what can be squeezed in at any point. But then if I'm at the view that you guys don't know programming and we are approaching the end of programming time, we are going back to 5 days a week. We do it with the other 2 classes. They are gurus. Now we don't even tell them, we've cancelled them from coming, but they are forever here. That's how much they are enjoying the 5 days a week. It hurts. Black to black, it hurts. When we're looking at, what do you call that? When I'm seeing another black person do this, and I know we're going to meet very soon, somewhere. And if we're meeting and your life has not improved, it becomes a situation of one of us must hide. It's the truth. One of us must hide. But people that I meet in other meetings, right? They will be the one to look for me. Ah, that's Mr. Tendo. You will never say such if you're a cashier at ShopRite. If you see me in the queue, you will even want to put that thing of saying, no more customers. Closed. Let's not meet in those situations. This career has a lot of possibilities, guys. I'm not saying this because I know a lot of possibilities. If you really know programming, and unfortunately you have to know programming, I'm not joking. You cannot start by saying I'm going to be a software tester. Which software do you want to test if you don't know how to program? You can't start by saying I want to be an analyzer. What do you want to analyze? Because you have never programmed. But if you have programmed from start to finish, anywhere Sandy can place you, you will be able to speak for yourself and say, oh, by the way, I've done a leave application which did this and this and this and this. People can hear what you're saying. If a company was to come now and ask you which project have you done, you will say, you will now blame me. Mr. Tendo stopped at reading. And then what else did you do? No, he stopped there. We were still reading data from the database. We are now waiting for him to come and do update and delete. Can you not write those statements? If you can't, where is the internet that you love so much? It's there. Are you using it? Yes. To do what? To watch funny videos on YouTube. We can cancel the eating, but I'm forgiving you. You can go eat. We are still together. Go eat and be back in 15. Don't eat a lot because you will sleep.
longer resistant to
my marks still don't appear.
Which marks?
Remember I told you what happened when I was
What happened?
I was exiting Visual Studio Ganti. I mean SQL, sorry, Ganti I am exiting the test.
Was it the test or the exam?
The exam.
Did you submit?
No, sir, you said it will submit if I exited.
You'll have to rewrite. It didn't
No.
submit. It didn't submit, you have to rewrite.
But see, didn't you?